There we go. Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all well. We are back with another live show on the channel. Match review and the player ratings from yesterday's absolute really bad day at the office against Aston Villa yesterday. A game we just got completely outbattled in yesterday, unfortunately. Villa were the better team on the day. Emery had a game plan. Villa had a game plan to stop us. That's exactly what they did. They took the game to us, and they absolutely control that completely. And we just became very unstuck in the game yesterday. I mean, a food pastel. Oh, I mean, Mason, how are you feeling yesterday after that? Yesterday,
before you ask, meat for pastels. Of Gemma. Yeah, quite disappointing. Yeah, disappointing. But hopefully we can bounce back on Saturday.
That's it. I mean, what do you make of just before we get into the rest of it? You know what to do. Please give us a thumbs up. It's really important we get the likes so people know where to find us in the search results. So do smash the likes if you enjoy the show tonight. Please, of course, if you're brand new to the channel, or if you're not yet subscribing and job what goes on the channel week in, week out, hit that subscribe button, free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. And please hit the bell notification. It does let you know whenever a live show takes place or a pre-recorded video gets uploaded as well. So that bell notifies you what comes out on the channel week in, week out. So again, make sure you do hit the bell to make sure you're up to date, that you don't want to miss at all. And if you want to give a donation, feel free. If you want to become a member, it's 99p. Hit the join button to become a member, and you'll be included in the prize draws. We'll nip in the comments. Good evening, Lee. I'm looking forward to this review of our game against Villa from a player rating point of view. Those will be coming. Andrew, hope you're well.
Happy birthday, Christine. Happy birthday, Christine.
Cack. Happy birthday to you, man.
Happy birthday, Christine.
Hi, Peter Mason. I'm getting better now and recovering well from my fall this week. Hope you're recovering well, Mark. Good evening, Colin. I hope you all are recovering well as well.
Oh, what's
and Andrew sends 7-0 the Ipswich.
What's up with Colin?
He wasn't. I think he wasn't feeling well. I know he was in hospital as well.
No, we get better soon, Colin.
And hopefully we'll see you back very, very soon. 7-0 the Ipswich. Bet you a big fat pint each. I believe will bounce back against them Ipswich next week, who got absolutely trounced off Arsenal.
Yeah, they're down as well. They're mathematically down now.
Yeah, I mean, side kept the same, which we know why. Of course, didn't need to make any changes, but unfortunately, there was a few rotten performances from us, a few of our players yesterday. When he takes himself off mute.
Yeah, there were, which were disappointing to see. Oh God, Colin.
What was it, Colin? Okay.
Yeah. Disappointing, but from some of the performances, and yeah, it wasn't a good day yesterday. And Colin don't be getting Chipper started.
I mean, it was just absolutely rotten yesterday. Good evening, Martin. Lawrence as well. Good evening. Hope you're well as well. I mean, first, really early into the game, Watkins gets a shot. Come off Fabian Schär. Pope cannot do to put it, and we're 1-0 down, and we're very, very early in the game.
Yeah, it was. Oh, I think it was a bit unfortunate coming off Fabian Schär.
Yeah, it was.
But Nick Pope didn't have anything. Nick Pope couldn't do anything to save it.
I mean, there was a lot of people blaming Nick Pope yesterday for the goals. I mean, no, come on. The two of them were just unlucky deflections. I mean, our defender was absolute trash yesterday. Absolute trash. Awful. The set pieces, didn't get me started with those as well, because they were just absolutely one of the worst I've seen ever. I mean, it wasn't just one set piece. It was the corners. Every corner was just like, what on earth was that from Trippier? It was every corner that Trippier took.
Yeah, the set pieces yesterday weren't good. They weren't good.
But the fact is, why is Trippier not being taken off them if he's absolutely... if I don't know. I don't know. Because he should have been taken off them. Why couldn't someone like Tonali go on? Possibly Murphy could have been given a chance. By the way, Murphy had a really poor game yesterday. Isak was really, really off his game as well yesterday. I mean, there's only a couple that really outstood us. I thought Pope was fine yesterday. The fact is, he may have conceded 4, but he was lucky. He kept the score from going even higher.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been a quicker score yesterday if it wasn't for Pope.
I thought Tino wasn't too bad yesterday. The other player I thought played quite...
I thought Tino was all right yesterday.
And I thought Bonds played really... I thought Bonds was kind of as well yesterday. The rest of them were absolutely... Bruno was absolutely stinking yesterday. I don't know what went wrong with Bruno yesterday. I mean, not just that. He almost lost his head. He could have been sent off yesterday.
Yeah, which was stupid.
And that's what I don't want to see. That's what I don't want to see. The fact is, we need our players for the remaining games now. And we cannot afford any suspensions. We know Jolin picked up his 10th yellow card, but that card's been reset now, unfortunately. But we can't lose any... We can't afford to lose any players now for the remainder of the season.
We can't.
Particularly our best ones. Right. Fabian Schär actually came off yesterday with a tight hamstring, so he will be assessed for Saturday, of course. It wasn't. I know he got the goal yesterday, but his defending went back to what it has been as of previously this season.
Yeah, I mean, disappointing.
Trippier hasn't scored a free kick since the last free kick he scored was Man City 3-3.
He did.
What was the news about Eddie after the match? I believe he is out. I think he is out of hospital now. But he'll be sitting there and recovering, so we don't know when we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, but I figured he is out of hospital. I will probably be back on Saturday. That's good, Colin. Great to hear you are recovering well as well. But I mean, we've got the equaliser, Mason. It's a good crossing from Harvey Barnes, and to be fair, Fabian Schär got his head onto it. Just a shame then, Forty Martinez couldn't keep that one out. But it was good. We needed that equaliser in a way.
We did. And as you said, Martinez should be doing a bit better with it, to be honest.
Yeah, it should have been. Absolutely should have. Should have been. Good evening, David. But the fact is, Watkins we made Watkins look absolutely world class yesterday. I mean, he is a decent player, but the way he managed to burst through our defense was just incredible at times.
It was.
You cannot let a player like him burst through our defense like that.
Can't.
We didn't know how to handle him very well. We just couldn't handle him at all. The fact is, he could add a few yesterday. He could add a few.
Could have.
I mean, the fact is, when he hit the post as well. I don't want to tell you. I think it was another time. Was it Watkins? I can't remember. Where he smacked off the bar.
Yeah, I mean, because he easily have had a hat-trick yesterday.
I mean, he could have done. Good evening, Coffee, Julie, Ian, good evening. Anyone else getting paid off with our Saudi help now arrives with PSL? They're saying Duran or Villa for 70 million January, they'd be fucked. Well, I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I mean, do they own us, the company that Duran plays for?
Al Nassr, I think so.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right. Tom, good evening. That was a long trip home last night. I can imagine it was for you, Tom. Good evening, guys. Good evening, John. Watkins did that to us 2 years ago. Pete, we couldn't cope with his pace yesterday. Highlight: we are desperate for a very fast centre back in the summer to stop teams that playing that way against us. Could agree more, David. Yeah. Jim, good evening. Archer, good evening. The Champions League is wide open. It will be down to the last game of the season. Newcastle, Man City, Forest, and Villa. I hope Chelsea drop out the title race. Yeah, I mean, the fact is, we are still in third place,
which is good for say at least.
Yeah, we will. We'll only drop to fourth tomorrow if Forest do win at Spurs, obviously. But we're still in the look where we are still in the table, Mason.
Exactly. Hopefully Spurs do John I can't see to be honest. I can't see that, to be honest.
I mean, yeah. Ollie Watkins is a player highly rated for Aston Villa as a loyal Newcastle United fan. He was doing what Isak did not get it. Do you know what? Yeah, absolutely. Chelsea and City lucky winning the last games in the last 10 minutes. But I'm going to ask you, Mason, what did you make of just some of the meltdown again from some of our fans yesterday?
Stupidity. It's only one game.
It is. It's just one game.
It's only one game, and I think it is stupid as well.
I mean, it's just what I saw yesterday all over social media. A lot of people were saying it's just one game. We'll bounce back next week. And then I'm seeing comments as well saying, how are you confident we'll bounce back next week? And even I've seen even comments was saying as well, you weren't so confident of bouncing back under the Steve Bruce days. And I'm just like, are you really going back to those days? Those days are freaking long gone now. Come on. Do you really think Eddie Howe and Jason Tyndall would make sure we aren't ready and bounce back in the next game? I don't think they'd be. I don't think they would. I don't think that we're doing something like what our previous manager did. Just stood there on the touch, lay hands in his pockets, and didn't give a shit, and then not bother with on how to get the team up for the next game at all. I mean, that's what I saw all over social media yesterday, and some people are just, just come on. What's the point of being like that now? We're still within a chance of top four. It's still within our hands. I can't believe I saw comments like that yesterday, and I'm just like, give yourselves have a break off social media for the rest of your night. Would hope it doesn't come to the last game of the season, as David Moyes will be a tricky challenge for us. I think Everton are safe regardless there, David. Any clubs that PIF have any involvement have to be run completely separate. They come down on us like a ton of bricks. Yeah, they probably would. I would be happy with the trophy in third place at the end of April at the start of the season. Do you know what, Ian? Absolutely. Oh, I think it was just a bad day at the office. We've just been spoiled playing shit teams. Hopefully this is a wake-up. Well, I completely agree as well, Jim. I mean, Aston Villa, they've only lost one home game this season. It just shows how good they have been this season at all.
They have. I think it shows you where they are in the table for a reason. Obviously, being playing Europe as well. I know that they beat PSG on Tuesday night, but that away game did knock at them, and it just showed you once they would fill a football, they were a fortress.
Yep. Villa fans getting cocky, so it will take us 2 years to get the level of the squad they have. I think we're just. I mean, I don't know. That's a bit. No, I wouldn't say that at all. Because what says they don't get clamped down with the rules again with. It might.
If he's watching, Robbie Benishin said that something's. I think they're over the limit with PSR.
They're over the limit. So again, they might have to do another sell to please the rules.
If he's watching, Ruffy Benishin said that I think they need to sell in the summer. Go from what he said. Yes, I think it was yesterday as well.
Yeah, even Tom says, I'm confident that we'll bounce back because we're resilient. We've bounced back before, and we'll do it again. We're a great team who had an off day. I believe in our team. Absolutely, Tom. So am I. I mean, look at we're playing next on Saturday, Mason. It's Ipswich Town, who are pretty much on the verge of being relegated now.
We never know. After the result of the day, I think we possibly could be relegate them on Saturday.
I think we will. I think we could stick a few. I think we'll stick a few past them. I mean, they were absolutely horrendous. I mean, I know it was Arsenal that were playing, but I just saw no fight from that Ipswich team at all. And I know the red card that they got as well kind of didn't help them as well. But it was a stonewall red card all day. That
it was.
It was a stonewall red card for Leif Davis, and I think Saka was very lucky not to have a serious injury after that because that was a really nasty challenge. But I just saw no fight from that Ipswich team at all. There was no fight from them at all that they wanted to stay in this Premier League. We know there are a few points adrift, and that's why I believe we'll stick a few past them next week. I believe we will. We played Villa at the worst time. They just harshly lost to PSG and want to get back into Champions League next season. Whoever they played last night, they were getting, yeah, absolutely. Exactly. I mean, the fact is as well, Unai Emery's a cracking manager. He's done fantastic with that Aston Villa team. You cannot take anything away from that.
And it just shows why we want them when we sacked Bruce.
Yeah, we did.
Just shows you why we want. Just shows you why we want them once we sacked Bruce.
Exactly. The only thing that happened is he turned down us. He said he didn't want to come, which is okay. But he's done brilliant. He is a top. He does win trophies as well. Heath and Spurs are very lucky that other teams confirmed for relegation. They're now only focused on the Europa to get back entry. I don't think it would just be. They don't deserve Europe. Both of them clubs, they don't. Chipper says, I think Isak is injured. Me and managing it is as we have a poor. I think there's something up with Isak's groin still at the moment. We've seen how many times has he had issues with that groin?
The fact is, Ryan Christie's done the same with his hamstring, but he's got it done.
He had surgery.
He had surgery last week. I think it was Monday. I think.
Did he miss many games for them?
He's out for the rest of the season.
Oh.
This shows you why.
The fact is, when the season ends, if Isak needs to go and get groin surgery, immediately go and gets it.
The fact is,
if he is having issues with that, if he is having problems with that groin, and it's going to require surgery, he gets that immediately after the season's done.
Ryan Christie's had problems with his hamstring, and he's had in the Bournemouth, the medical staff for Bournemouth tell him he needs surgery on his hamstring. He's done it. He's had surgery. He's out for the rest of the season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think we understand what Aston Villa are capable of, but my focus is on more game against Ipswich. Yeah, that's a game we need to absolutely win to make sure we're still within a fighting chance of finishing in the top four. Ian says this was a very predictable result. Beating mid-teams like Man U and Palace at home is totally different. Going to a Champions League final, we got found out. It was just a one-off game. Because look who we have beat this season, Leeson.
Exactly.
We've beat Arsenal. We have beaten Arsenal this season. We did beat Liverpool. I know it wasn't in the league, but we done it to win the Carabao Cup.
Villa was a one-off.
It was just a one-off.
Villa was a one-off.
Villa fans talking horseshit League Cup winning third at the moment, low above them. Yep. Villa are at 98% turnover and UEFA only allowed 70%. Oh well, so if that does get looked into, then Villa are going to have to do something about that. I think our game was the bounce back game for Villa after their defeat to PSG. Yeah, that's what I read yesterday. Oh well, spot on, Tom. Yeah, exactly, Joe. They're going to be screwed. Ipswich are effectively relegated due to the goal difference between them and West Ham, but would expect them to be mathematically confirmed next week. Yeah, I believe we beat them. That's completely down.
But do you think it's a bit embarrassing? West Ham only got a point against Southampton yesterday.
That was a very strange one. I was good today. I could have frozen the Fulham score when they were winning, but chose Wolves instead. But they beat Man United. Ipswich would be a decent team to give Osula a chance. Right. What I'm going to say on Osula, I think now, if Isak needs to be taken off, Osula comes on now.
Wilson is finished. I would give Isaac. I would put Asula.
What I think Osula would give you is a bit of pace. I'm sorry, but Wilson, his pace is like the speed of a snail and or a tortoise. It's that slow now. He's lost so much of it. Wilson is finished in terms of Premier League football. And that is why when the season ends, he is out the door immediately. He is not a one to change games anymore. I'm just sorry, but he isn't. We can clearly see it now. The injuries have absolutely caught up with him, and he just can't handle the pace anymore. He just cannot. And what did he do yesterday when he came on, Mason?
Note.
Absolutely not. Sod all. The race for the UEFA Champions League is the only going on the Premier League right now. Yep, absolutely.
Could I quickly go back? Could I quickly go back to Wilson? If we let Wilson go in the summer, we need to go for Liam Delap in the summer league.
Could do, or someone like a Jonathan David will be good as well, who's free.
And David.
Well. Mm-hmm.
And David.
Don't know why it's post my comments more than once. No, that's fine, Jim. It must be something with StreamYard or YouTube side. No, don't worry about it. Oh, we always batters Villa. Yep, we did, and we did batter them on Boxing Day as well. So I still think we finished fifth, lads. What position do you think we'll finish in? I think third or fourth is still possible.
It is.
Speaking of Spurs, I hope they do us a favour against Forest tomorrow, lads. Rafford's wages are probably 20%. I think Gabby Abonglo would have enjoyed that win against us. Oh, yeah, he probably would have. The only time Wilson should have said is the last 2 minutes of the last game to say bye-bye. Totally, yeah, he's finished. I'd go for David if we could attract him. Might be hard to get him without the UEFA Champions League. Well, we'll see. The good thing is he would be a free if we were to get him. And another player would be good as well. It was again as a free and as a midfielder is Angel Gomez. Centre midfielder.
I said go for him in the group chat with Tony.
Yeah, he did. He actually did.
I said I would take that Fernandez kid from Southampton as well in the summer.
He's not too bad, him as well, is he?
Oh God, David, don't get me fucking started.
I did see it was a good free kick I saw from them. That's the only clip I saw. So
no, all I'm going to say is normal service has resumed with Man United.
Yeah, it is. That's the good thing. Them we're losing today is just cheat us up a little bit. Is all I can say.
But, good evening, John.
But you know what? You know what? Yesterday was just a bad day at the office. The good thing is, Mason, that game's now gone. Now our game against Villa is now gone.
It is.
But let's talk about the second goal. I mean, for Aston Villa. I mean, who's he called again? Maatsen, yeah. How did he look at the space he managed? He was allowed given just to go all the way and just slot it in the back of the net.
Where was Trippier?
Where was it? Yeah, exactly.
Where was Trippier? Trippier should be doing a lot better there, like.
Come on, this is a fullback that give that so much space to get into the box, and just to get a shot away. It's just come on. Oh, it was just. I mean, and after that, Mason, it was just we just completely fell apart.
We did, like.
I mean, yeah, just completely fell apart after that. I mean, again, the third goal again. It was a deflection off Dan Burn again, which nothing could be done about.
It wasn't, fortunately. And the same with Onana scored as well.
I mean, let's talk about that as well. I mean, it's just a cracking strike.
It is.
Even Charlie, one of our players, could have scored something like that.
No. The way he's going to save that.
Yesterday, we really missed Hall at left back with Tino right back. We needed our best fullbacks in that grip position against those lot. I mean, it was just... I didn't think Tino was that bad. I thought Trippier was really off yesterday in terms of his defending and his set pieces. Even though we got beat off Aston Villa yesterday, man, you get beat off Wolves today. That's absolutely, that's great. Nothing to stop us, Billy. Absolutely. Why can't, exactly. Our destiny's in our hands. Why can't we beat every team remaining? It's a possibility we can. I believe we'll beat Ipswich. Brighton, I know they're a bit of a bogey team for us, but they're on a slump at the moment now. They're on a big slump, Brighton now at the moment. I see we can maybe look to try and go and win there. After that, we've got Chelsea at home, I believe. We can beat them. Chelsea are a very funny team for me.
No.
Chelsea are a very funny team.
It just showed you they'd only scraped a win against freaking Fulham.
Yeah, absolutely. Then it's Arsenal away. Let's just say Arsenal are now focusing on the Champions League more than the Premier League.
Well, they play PSG in the 90s, don't they?
Yep.
Something happened there. Something happened then. Before then.
I'll just read that. There's not. Hopefully, City absolutely batter Villa on Tuesday. The only thing is, if City win early, they'll go above us.
Yeah.
So it's either going to have to be a draw or Villa might. Oh, I'm not sure if is Man City's goal difference a little better though. I mean, let's have a look. So let's have a look. Yeah, Man City's goal differences are better if they were to get a draw. So we could be having to, could have to be relying on. Oh God, this is it. But even a Villa win, they could go above us as well. I think it possibly a draw. It's gonna have to be then between the both teams, and then Man City only go above us on goal difference. Thing is, yesterday we had 3 games in the 60s with the exact team. I wasn't surprised that we really capitulated. The thing is, as well, Mason, we just haven't got. Do you think we haven't got the squad depth for quick games now? A lot of the time.
No, we don't.
I know. I mean, that has been a problem for us. We just haven't had the squad depth, have we?
No.
I think we could beat Ipswich and beat Brighton, but I know João Pedro got red carded against Brentford yesterday. I think it was violent conduct by. Does he miss one game against? Yes, if it's a straight red card for violent conduct, it's a 3-match ban.
Same with Leif Davis today.
Well, his would have been more a serious foul play, and that's also an automatic 3-game suspension as well.
I was saying he would have a 3-game ban as well. Because he was his with a straight red as well today.
Yeah, it was a straight red. I think it's violent conduct and serious foul play or an automatic 3-game ban for a straight red card.
Yeah.
Ideally a draw, but if First City to win over Villa, Villa could be a danger to us chasing. I can see us getting 10 points more equals 69 points. That surely will see us in the Champions League. It surely should do as well. It should do as well. I mean, what I would like to talk about is, Mason, is how were some of their players getting away with diving and not getting booked for it?
It's a shite referee at the end of the day. Well, I mean, how is he allowed? How is he still refereeing in this country? He was supposed to be coming to the referee to help with the refereeing to make it even better, but he's come over here to make it even more shit.
There was at least a couple of times I saw that they should have been booked for diving. Right, they give a penalty at first, and then if they all go look at that and tell them to go and overrule that, they should be booked for diving.
But the fact is, if you back chat him, he sends you off. That's what he does.
Oh,
He doesn't like that. He doesn't like back chat because
it doesn't.
it happened last season with Dan Neil at Sunderland. He was kicking off with the referee to get it against Borough, and he got sent off for it. He doesn't like players giving him shit.
It's just why are they not booking with players for diving? It's an automatic booking if you are diving.
It is. It's stupidity, man. You shouldn't be refereeing in this country anymore.
If you want to dive, go and take up sport in the Olympics, not in football. Watkins and Asensio should have been sent off the amount of times they listed it a couple of times then, and they absolutely got away with it. Even some of our players were going absolutely mental at it. He's nothing but a flaming guller. He's a real rotten mongrel. I agree, he is. But I hate diving. It ruins the game of football and it's cheating. You don't need to go and do it just to win a game of football. I know they didn't get anything for it, but it needs to be clamped out. Do you know what? They should be sending players off for me for automatic diving. They should be getting sent off if you are absolutely caught deliberately diving. Oh. I mean, just going back to what we're defending, it wasn't just the goals we could see it, but they could have had other goals there, Villa. I mean, Asensio missed an opportunity, which it was a tap in, but he completely miskicked it.
Yeah, it wasn't great. It wasn't great. I'm just going to tell me that one.
I mean, it was good to see Gordon get some minutes yesterday. I mean, I don't think Gordon will start games just yet at the moment still. He still looks a little bit rusty for me, Anthony Gordon. He wasn't too bad, though, when he came on. But do you think, Mason, the changes could have been made at half-time or as soon as they went 2-1 up?
Was that for me?
Yeah.
What was the question?
I mean, do you think we should have made the changes as soon as they went 2-1 up?
Yes. Because we could have had a chance of getting back in the game.
Yeah, it could have been. Who said Gordon couldn't have changed it sooner if we brung him on? I mean...
Yeah, we could have had a chance.
I think Gordon starts against Ipswich. I read Bonds has an injury. I've not heard anything say Bonds has an injury. I know Fabian Schär had to come off with a tight hamstring, but I've not heard anything on Harvey Bonds there, Joe. Hopefully that's not the case, because I'd actually keep Harvey in at the moment, because I thought he played a great cross in. He played a great cross in for Fabian Schär to head that. So I would keep Bonds in still, if he's okay. Hopefully he's fine though. But I just haven't heard anything to say he's got an injury at all. It's just, as I mentioned, it's only Fabian Schär had to come off with a bit of tightness within his hamstring. So didn't see him. Gordon hasn't showed anything special in these cameos. He's a bit rusty, David. He really is. The players that dive in this game of football is really annoying that the Premier League should come up with a new law it should be straight reds for diving. You're trying to cheat a game of football. You deserve to be off for it. When is Botman due back? Possibly it could be. Hopefully next week on Saturday. They're hopefully going to make a decision in this week with Bob, and hopefully he might be back on Saturday. He's not going to start though. Is this guy being forced to be here? Which one's this? Which one's this player? But all I can say, that game was done and done with. Now we move on. We focus now on Ipswich Town at home for Saturday, and hopefully we look to rectify that as well, which I believe we will. We're all at home next week as well. It's an opportunity for us to win. If we do that, we'll send them down. They're going to go down. Ipswich just haven't got the quality to stay up, unfortunately, and I believe we'll get the job done as well. We know Leicester went down as well today. Very surprised that Liverpool.
Will they take Welsh faces since they're doing for reinforcements in the defence? You just say that. I'm only joking.
Oh, I wouldn't take him at all.
He's fucking useless to start with.
Mm. Apparently the chairman was all right, was he? Okay. But never mind.
Was he trying to be Lewis to watch a Formula One?
Be nice to see Wilson score a couple of goals before the end of the season. As surely he moves on in the summer. Talk of new contract is completely rubbish. Surely it's got to be. And I've got to say, David, he looks a million miles away from scoring any goal at the moment.
He does.
He looks absolutely a million miles away from scoring any time. My bad, I just read the article. You've got it mixed up there. That's fine, Joel. Yeah, it was Fabian Schär who was suffering with a bit of tightness within his hamstring. So if Schär does miss us out, it would be Emil Kraft for me, because I don't think I would throw Botman straight in there. I wouldn't. Okay, then we'll move on to the second part of the show, and you know what that will be? Of course, it will be the player ratings as well. So please do take part in the live chat and let us know what your ratings are as well. Who's going to kick it off? You can kick it off, Mason, of course, with Nick Pope.
He kept the scoreline down.
Yep.
I give him a 7.
Do you know what? If it wasn't for Pope, it could have been more. I think he did well to keep the score down.
Mm-hmm.
Craft limit lets us down, so I'm not worried. We've got some 8. We've got a 7. Oh, Joe's gone with a 4. My ratings are going to be low today. Everyone's going to have different ratings, Joe. That's fine. We've got a 6.5, a 7. 6.5, but I think Dubs makes those saves also. I don't think Dubs saves those as well, David. I completely disagree there. Sorry. 7. So, right, back 4 now. Kieran Trippier, and I thought Kieran Trippier's defending and his set pieces were absolutely awful yesterday.
Chibaz Galant was live again today.
It's right for Kieran Trippier. I'm giving Trippier a 1. I thought his set pieces were awful and his defending was all over the place as well. So I'm giving Trippier a 1.
Hello, Gemma. Chibaz, you mean tell again?
0, 1, a 4. Choppy's in the house up your well. Trips a 4.
Chibaz, was live again today.
Trips 1 for his interview, accepting it was shite. I didn't know he gave an interview, did he? Trips a 2. Right. Fabian Schär.
1.
Oh.
I was going to give him a 0, but I want to give him a 1 for a goal.
Okay.
I
didn't think it was a 1, but no. So a 1 for Schär. Okay, then. 6, 5, 3, 3, 3, Schaefer the 2 better than trips. And we got a 4 as well. Right, back to me. Dan Byrne. Oh, it was okay at times. It was okay at times. Oh, this is a tough one. Byrne, I'll give a 4. Not the greatest. Did okay sometimes, but really got caught out a lot as well. So Byrne a 4. So some 4, some 5.5s and a 5. Oh, Judy's gone with a 0 for Byrne. Okay. And another 4
Julie,
as well.
Julie, I'm in there. By the way, I'm in Hartlepool tomorrow. Team up here. We're doing completely different stuff tomorrow.
There we are.
I'll tell you, I was trying to Hartlepool tomorrow.
Okay, Vicentino.
5.
5.
I thought he was a bright spot, to be honest.
He did well, I thought, yesterday. I thought Tino.
Yeah, I thought he was all right yesterday.
Fair enough. So we got 6s, 5s, 4s, 6. Oh, Tino 12. Oh, he's gone 2. He's got 2. You must have put 1 and 2 together. I thought Tino was probably the best out the rest of the back 4 yesterday. Tino a 5.5. Tino a 5. Okay, so we're going to midfield now.
Is it me?
No, it's back to me. Sandro Tonali. I mean, did some okay things at times. I mean, his clearance was really poor for their first goal, to be fair, but he wasn't helped away as well, I thought. I'm going to give Tonali a 5. Wasn't helped at times, to be fair, so I'm going to give Tonali a 5. Some 5s coming in. 3. Andrew's going all 1, 3, 5, and a 7. Right, Mason. Whoa, what you're going to give? Who really had one of his Sandro 3 not did it. So what we giving? Who really had a bad day at the office? Bruno.
1. Yeah, give him 1.
1.
Shite.
It was really bad from Bruno yesterday, and he could have been sent off. He lost his head a couple of times.
Yeah, I'll give him 1 because I thought he was shite yesterday.
He was really poor yesterday. So 1 for Bruno. 3s, 2s, 3s as well. 2.5, 3 as well. Although I give Tonali 4 because he's been carrying Bruno for weeks. Bruno a 2. I mean, it was a really, really rotten performance from. It is a really rotten performance from Bruno yesterday. We know Bruno's better than that. And again, hopefully, it's just a one-off. Last of them, Joe Linton. Not bad, but not great. One point he did give the ball away. Not great from Joe Linton yesterday. I'm going to give Joe Linton a 4. Wasn't the greatest from Joe Linton yesterday, so I'll give him a 4. 1-6, we've got a 4 as well for Joe Linton, and a 5 as well, and a 3, and a 5 as well. Okay, so we're at the attacking 3 now. Back to you, Mason. Who really had and play another one who had a really off day yesterday, Murphy.
1. Poor. Honestly, some of them players were piss poor yesterday. That's why I'll give them 1s.
Fair play. It was really poor from Murphy yesterday. Again, we know what Murphy's been like this season. It's just hopefully just one of them. So 1 for Murphy. Got a 1's a 0, a 1, a 2, a 0. Bruno was a liability yesterday. Should have came off when the toys came out of the pram. He should have done, David. Murphy from a 10 to a 2. It was really bad for Murphy yesterday. Okay, right. Left-hand side, Harvey Barnes. And I thought Harvey Barnes was the bright spot yesterday. I really thought he was the bright spot for us yesterday. Great crossing for Shea. He was the only player that tried for me really yesterday. I'm going to give Barnes a 7. I thought he was only the bright spot yesterday. Great, as I mentioned, played a good crossing. There was opportunities where Tito should have played Barnes in as well, and he didn't. I'm going to give Barnes a 7. I thought he was the bright spot for us yesterday. 5.5, 3.5. Barnes assist for the assisted with, I think, 7.5 and a 7 for Barnes as well. And the last one, Mason, at the start 11, Isaac.
2.
Again, it was really poor from him as well, wasn't it?
Poor again. Yeah, it was poor yesterday.
It was really. No service as well, but it's just his hold-up play was all over the place as well. His passing was all. It was one he'd give the ball away very, very cheaply. So a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think yesterday was a clear sign that it's time to rotate just a tad, and the squad needs some contributions on the field. I would say we need to rotate. We've got a few days to get ready for Ipswich as well. 0, 3, 3, 2. Isak 2, no service. Isak 2, no support anywhere near his quality. No, absolutely not. Right, substitutions. Right, who was the first sub again that came on? Right, yeah, it was. It was Anthony Gordon. Wasn't bad when he came on. He is quite rusty at the moment, Anthony Gordon. But he tried to do something yesterday, but we know he is still feeling a bit rusty. I'll give Gordon a 6. Give the ball away and made no effort to get it back. That's true, Jim. 5-2, 5 Gordon 2, and then you Gordon 6. Okay, Mason, who should we give you for the next substitution? Go on, Mason. Callum Wilson.
0. Honestly, why does he still get a fucking game?
He is finished, isn't he?
Nathan,
He's finished?
Nathan, who's ya?
Oh,
2 minutes.
yeah. Yeah, no worries, Mason. Yeah, Wilson, he is finished. He is absolutely finished. Yeah, it's time he goes at the end of the... He shouldn't be making any appearances now. He's not. He can't change a game now, unfortunately. If Isak is having a poor game, just so he's done. Time to go. He is up. He's done. You've had a decent time at Newcastle United, but now it just shows he cannot take it anymore. Yeah, 1-0. Newcastle weren't that bad. Villa were just brilliant. And remember that they only lost 1 game at home this season, and they should have won that. Newcastle have had a great season up until now. That's absolutely, I totally agree. Wilson 2, -10. He's finished. 1-0. Wilson 0 out 0-0-0. Maybe they're giving Wilson to boost his fitness. So more clubs have an interest in taking him in the summer. Possibly Wilson should rejoin Coventry to finish his career. I would say that's if Coventry don't come up. Are they? Because I'm not sure if they're in the playoff positions, are they? Yeah, they are. Didn't even touch the ball in the last game when he came on. Absolutely. No, we were horrible yesterday. Yeah, we were really bad yesterday, Tom. Yeah, they're on the playoffs. Not if Wilson, I wouldn't send Wilson there if Coventry did win the playoffs. Wilson next appearance last 2 minutes of the season to say bye-bye. Yeah. Who else we had on? Joe Willock came on yesterday as well. I mean, did Willock do out yesterday?
Nah.
You know what? I remember even seeing him. I don't know if I seen Willock do out yesterday. I didn't remember him being on the pitch. I'll go with a 2 for Willock. I don't think he did out when he come on. I didn't remember him being there. 0. Something tells me Coventry will win the playoffs. I think Burnley will beat Sheffield United tomorrow to seal promotion, and Leeds also will beat Stoke to get promoted. Howe's still 900, even though he wasn't there because he won a cup. Julie's gone with a 6. Possibly not, Tom. I mean, it's either a very low division or he retires. He had a few good runs, I thought. 0, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1. I would give them a 1 for the runs. No point Wilson in the shop window. He's leaving for free anyway. Well, he will be. The silliest thing for us would be to give him a new contract, which we shouldn't do. Done. Wilson is done. I'm sorry, he is done. Back to you, Mason. Who's the other substitution? Right. Okay, back to you, Mason, with Emil Kraft.
He wasn't on for much longer. I'll just give him a standard 5.
It wasn't too bad, I thought. Rangers think with Wilson, Scottish Premier League is level. Possibly that thing that maybe would suit him. Kraft 5, always solid 5. Battled well. 4 for Kraft. Well, 4 and 5's coming in. 2.5. And of course, we know the last one was Matty Target, but too late in the game, so just a standard 5 for Target. Emil Kraft a 5. It was solid. But yeah, just a standard 5 for Target. He wasn't on for very long. I think that's all the substitutes and all the players. Yep, that's all the substitutions. Right, Mason. You know who you're going to get. The referee, Gerard Gillett.
0.
He's just a shite referee, isn't he?
Shite. He's shite. Yeah, so 0 for referee. So 4 5s for total ref for 3. Gillett, not the best a man can get. Gillett, the worst a ref can get. -1 million, that looks like it. For every first thing I've got. Hey, Ian's gone with this here. Is where 0, -1 million, total shite. Yeah, he was awful yesterday. Gillett O'Gallant, oh God.
Oh. Okay, Mason. Fans. Oh, no, it's me. It's me. It's back to me. Sorry. Fans, 10 out of 10 as always. If you kept going, we know what our fan base is like on a match day. So, fans, 10 out of 10 all day long. To 10, fans of 10 as always. Okay, right. Mason with the final one. Jason Tyndall.
It's a tricky one, this.
I mean,
I think
he had to
got
keep the
outdone
lineup the same, didn't he?
Yeah, but I think he got outdone by Emery yesterday, to be honest.
He did. I just wish the substitutions were a bit more thingy. I mean, bring a Sula on. What worse could a Sula do?
He was the one who wanted to sign this from Sheffield United.
Well, he did, didn't he? He absolutely did. I'm sure he did.
He did.
What are you giving Jason Tyndall?
Let's give him a 5.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, let's give him a 5.
A lot of 5s, some 3s coming in. So 2, we got a 4. Trinidad got by, obviously, but not having a go at him doing his best. He was doing his best. I think it was on the pitch that let him down. He needs to change it on occasion. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't his fault. It was on the pitch that let him down yesterday. We say goodbye to that game now. Hopefully the players are in training for next week, pretty much all of next week. And then we are ready to go again for Saturday. Yeah. Trouble is that he didn't plan this for this, so this game was probably all Tyndall's work. Possibly it could have been, Jim. Again, it's over and done with. It's now, as within the title of the stream, we go again next week. We need a massive win next week to boost our goal difference. 6-0 will do nicely. I think we can stick a few past Ipswich Town. I really believe we will. They are pretty much down now. They are going to go down. It's a big ask for them to stay in the Premier League. Get the job done next week. It paid me to put those scores in, but I know it's a one-off, and next week normal service will resume. We will batter Ipswich to make up for yesterday. Yeah, absolutely, Joe. I believe we will. We are at home. St James's Park will be packed out as well. And let's get back to winning ways next week. Totally good. I mean, do you think we should make changes next week, Mason, or do you think you keep the side the same?
It depends, to be honest. I'm not going to say should we not, to see what happens first in training.
I would actually keep it. I wouldn't make any changes at all. If the only time I make it, the only change would be if Fabian Schär does pick up injured. If Fabian Schär is going to be injured, that would be Kraft for Schär. How come Newcastle United don't show much of Newcastle United training all the week like they used to? I don't know why. I don't know. The ball in the Castaway movie would be better than Callum at the moment, if you know, you know. Absolutely, Andrew would be.
Ian.
Thank you, Ian. £5 super chat. You and Mason do a great job. Cheers so much, Ian. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the
Friday. And Christina's been a member for 7 months. Well.
Chippers, 7 months membership. Thank you, Chippers, for your continued membership. Really appreciate that. Maybe we're looking for Joe Linton, going on the right and give Murphy a break. If Botman back Schär on the bench, I wouldn't risk Botman straight back in, Julie. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Ian, thank you.
And Ian, thank you for 16 months of membership. Really, really appreciate that as well, Ian. I wouldn't make any changes. I think Saturday was just a one-off. We just went at it. We go again. It all restarts next week. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Hopefully the players will make sure they are focused for next week. Tyndall gets them in for training all the way up to Ipswich Town. I'm sure he will. And Julie, thank you so much for 18 months of membership as well. Really, really appreciate that. as well. Thank you so much. We really appreciate any donations, all the memberships as well. Thank you so much as always. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much, and we're glad you always tune into this channel as well. 3 games in 6 days, and David's now just put a $1.99 super chat. Payday Mason Barmy Army. Cheers, David. 3 games in 6 days is too much, and we don't get as much training to prepare for these games. But next week we get more training done. Absolutely, yeah, Mark, we do, and hopefully that's Tyndall's job to get them that done in for Saturday, which I believe he will. Very well then. So yeah. Forget about Aston Villa game now. That's it. That one's over with. And we just go again, and which I'm sure we will. So there you go. Well then, that is it for tonight's show. We really appreciate that as always. Thank you so much to everyone. We really appreciate it. Mason for being co-host. All of yous in the chat with your points tonight. Thank you so much. Some really interesting ones tonight. Mods, thank you so much. We really appreciate what you've done as well. Thanks for your donations as well, and your continued memberships on the channel. We really appreciate that as always. So far, I would think our next scheduled show would be next Thursday for the preview to Ipswich Town, of course. If we think of something to do that before then, you will be notified as always. But yeah, again, hopefully we will think of trying something to do early during the week as well if we can as well. So just to keep us going, because yeah. But again, thank you, really incredible so much. See you all soon, my guys. You as well, Chippers. Have a great week, lads. You as well, Andrew. Great show. Cheers, Julie. Good night and take care, John. You as well, John. Great show, guys. Cheers, and take care all. Have a good week. He was just saying goodbye to everyone. Goodbye, everyone. Take care. Come, people, there's only 2 likes on this channel. Please get the likes in. You're probably going to have to refresh your YouTube, Mark, because you might be a little bit behind.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably going to have to refresh YouTube, Mark, because I think there should be more than 2 likes in there as well. But cheers so much, Mark. Really appreciate that. See you later. You as well, Tom. Another excellent show. Roll on a strength end to the season. Absolutely, David. Totally, yes. But remember, guys, if you have enjoyed the show tonight, please do remember to give us a thumbs up. It's really important we get the likes so people know where to find us in the search results. So do smash the likes if you have enjoyed the show tonight. Please, of course, if you're brand new at the channel or if you're not yet subscribed and you enjoy what goes on the channel week in, week out, please hit that subscribe button. It is completely free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. We are less than 20 subscribers away from 2,400 now. Please show your support by hitting that subscribe button. Help us get to 2,400 subscribers as soon as we can. It means everything to us, your support of this channel. Help us keep showing your support by hitting that subscribe button to help us get to our next target. We are very close to doing now. And, of course, please hit that bell notification. It does let you know whenever a live show takes place or a pre-recorded video gets uploaded as well. So, again, please do hit the bell to make sure you're all up to date with the content that you do not want to miss at all for you to enjoy. And, again, if you'd like to give a donation, feel free. And if you want to become a member for 99p, hit the join button to become a member. And, again, thank you so much to those of you for your donations for tonight and your continued memberships. As always, really appreciate those. Of course, we do. 22 likes. Yep. Thank you so much again. We are the Toon Army. In a battle, always a slip up, but we will win the war. Absolutely, John. Take care, all you as well, Donald. Button this way, ladies and gents. Away the lads. Take care, everyone. We'll see you on the next one. Absolutely. Let's get to PD to 2,400 subs before next weekend. That would be great if we could, David. Again, it is completely free to subscribe to the channel. Doesn't cost you a penny to do that, and it does really help us grow as a channel as well. Okay, that's it again, everyone. Hope you have had a great weekend. And again, a very happy Easter to you all as well. Hope you've had a blast of an Easter as well, guys. Until then, everyone, we'll see you all later. Good night, all. Take care. Away the lads. See you later, everyone. And we'll see you all again very soon.
Yeah.